We're having some technical difficulties right now.
Oh,
I'm trying to see if the damn volume is on. I don't know. Maybe I have to go check.
this talk. Hey, did you post it in the chat yet?
Nah, I'm about to post it now.
Or send it to me and I can go in there and look at it and see if I can hear you. Matter of fact, I'm friends with you on here, so I can see if you live. Yeah, you live. Go ahead and
Can
talk.
you hear me talking? I'm talking now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you talking.
All right. Well, I'm about to go ahead and post it in the chat.
Yeah, it's like a 5-second delay.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. You know, this is the first weekly show of the season, so my staff not here. I had to get everything together myself. I got Coach White on the line. We're going to go over these games. Coach White, say what up.
Hey, man, this Coach White in the building, man. It's early as fuck when we talking this football shit before we get our days to go on and shit. So, hey, man, it's rules to this shit, man. Understand this, man. Me personally, I can't always talk about Chuck. When we talking this shit that we talking right now, we talking strictly from an analyst point of view. Not that we're members of the what's name. It's analytics. Analytics, it's not personal. For me, it's not personal opinion or personal attack.
It's never personal.
Just me stating the facts of what I see. And, I mean, I could be wrong. Like you said, it's opinionated, but it's not personal. Now, if I say, as soon as you hear me say, the football team organization feels this way about this team, then now you know it's personal. It's us coming at you. But everything else is strictly football analytic related from what I'm gonna see as a fan or as a coach or as an analyst from afar. I don't know all the details in between. I'm just gonna state what I see. So that's I just want to get a criteria so when niggas watching this shit so they can just understand. If niggas want to know my background, I've been a football coach for probably about 10 years now, and you know did it at a high level. This year, not coaching as much. Let me say it's not as much. I can't say not coaching, man, because I've been at games every week. I've been getting hired weekly by teams to come in and, you know, do what I'm doing now, to be an analyst for them, show them their weak points, give them game plans, and, you know what I'm saying, to help them call games during game day. So that's what I'm at right now on the high school level.
All right. Well, we're glad to have you back this season. It's going to be a thrilling year with us being in the same division, but we're going to get started. We're going to get started with Super Smash Brother and Just Larry. Cowboys and the Buccaneers. Cowboys win it 17-14. He knocked off Just Larry. I watched a little of that game. He jumped out to a 14-zip lead on Larry. Larry tried to make a comeback, but he fell short. This is the new guy in the chat too. So he started off his career with MML with a big win over one of the legends. He just Larry. He a has been. He my boy, but he's a has been. But that was a good win for Smash Brothers coming in.
I mean, me looking at passing right now, man. Now we want to know Larry not a passer. If you get Larry to throw the ball 16 times a game, it's a high probability you're going to win that game. So he got Larry to throw the ball 16 times. Both of them was around like 50%, which is terrible. Like, I want you to understand something. The criteria of being a good quarterback, technically a successful quarterback, you up in the 65-70% range. of completions, which keeps your the chains moving and keeps your team, you know what I'm saying, able to strike. Now, most guys in the video game world is able to get away with that because their yard per attempt be high. You know what I'm saying? They throwing a lot of one-play touchdowns, but
Yeah.
it was only one pass and touchdown from Patrick Mahomes versus 2 picks, and then Ben Roethlisberger only completed 9 passes, but he threw three interceptions and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, the passing right now is looking pretty ugly right now in MML.
Yeah, it is, and it shouldn't be because the game is so wide open. But it's been a lot of interceptions. Ben Roethlisberger too. He threw a couple of picks in the red zone. That definitely.
But you know what balanced that off though? There is no superly well constructed offensive talented teams like that. Like, you got some guys, and I just don't understand it. Like, I didn't watch Ray draft review, but it's a lot of guys. I mean, shit, I was one of them people who put a young quarterback, they got a terrible offensive line, and then got minimal weapons. And then you got some guys, they got superstar receivers, but got a boo-boo ass quarterback. So it's nothing like it's barely. I can't say nobody, but it's rarely a team that you see that has a top end quarterback, top end receivers, receiving options with a pretty decent offensive line, so they can take advantage of how shitty the zones is like that. Now you got some guys who've been playing mud and been doing their thing, and they're already in the rhythm. Those guys gonna look good early.
Yeah, I think Smash Brother is one of those guys. I think he get on in mud. Drew got Hopkins, Lamar, and he got, I think, Noah Fant is tight end. That's a pretty good tandem.
Yeah, that's a pretty
he got
good
weapons.
combo. But that's what I'm saying. When you see those combos put together, you see some good numbers.
Yeah. But
I mean, moving on to rushing, because we can't keep standing on this shit just long. You know, this first one always be long as shit.
Yeah.
A.J. Dillon went crazy.
He did. I seen a big run he had.
7.3 yards of average. I mean, that's outstanding. 6 broke tackles.
Especially
Najee Harris averaging 4.2.
Especially against Larry.
Shit, Joe Mixon ain't do shit. 2.3 a carry.
Yeah, because he was running with Dillon. That was surprising. I thought he'd be running with Mixon, but he was giving that rock to Dillon. Dillon produced for him too.
This good food for note right here. If he passing that bitch, he passing it to Will Fuller.
Damn.
There wasn't that many completions in the game. Will Fuller got most of them.
5 for 213. He probably was streaking that nigga on Larry.
I think he did hit Larry with a couple of streaks and a couple of crossing routes.
How do you give up 42 yards a catch?
But, you know, the biggest thing that I took away from the game, within the first 3 minutes or 4 minutes of the game, he was up 14-0 and finished with 17 points.
Yeah, Larry locked up the rest of the way.
This is telling right here. I want to see what this is. 1, 2, 3. Now, see, this is frustrating as an organization right here. Tampa Bay came in the draft looking to put together one of the best defensive lines possible, and you have those many attempts and you only have 3 sacks a game. With that D line you put together, you looking at average around like 6 sacks a game.
How many sacks he get? Just 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1. Peter V got 1 too. That was unexpected. Kenny Clark, Peter V, and Brian
Howard look
Burns.
like he about to lead the league in picks again. Got 2 picks week 1. That's big.
Who?
Howard, Xavier Howard.
Oh, for my man?
Yeah, the one that played for the Dolphins.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the next game, Chuck?
Next game is, we're going to move on to the next game. We got the Jaguars, Rolls. That was a CPU game. We ain't got to spend a lot of time on that. Rolls barely got away with a win, though, 21-17.
Look. Another nigga. 216, 1 touchdown, 3 picks. Let's see what he averaged. 56%.
That's the world. Derek Carr, yeah, ooh.
Well, Raheem Mostert, 69 yards, 4.3 yards to average, 1 touchdown. Man, that's average.
Yeah.
Stephen Henry Ruggs got off.
6 for 150. He got the ball to Ruggs. Who else did he throw to? Harris, his tight end. He hit his tight end 5 times for 51 yards.
Well, we all know what Rose is, man. Rose a runner.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting, like I said before in the chat, man. It's interesting seeing some of these guys that go so different from their actual skill set, like what they known to do. So, I mean, he's gonna have to step it up, man. Because you know Rose known for having solid defense and running the ball. He gave up 324 yards to Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
78 completion, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks. So you gambled on some picks. You got saved on some picks, but that yardage, I don't know if you're going to be able to sustain that type of effort. But, I mean, hopefully he just picked up some guys who he knows niggas can't load the box on them and he can get the ball over their head. I'm not sure what his train of thought was. Probably next week we'll probably try to get some of these guys on the line and try to, hear, what I'm saying, why they built they team the way they built them.
Yeah, that'll be good. All right, we're gonna move on to our next game. We got Coach. This you, Coach. I watched some of that and it was terrible. It was a terrible performance coming from me. Cole Kelly stepped up, 27-14.
I'll go through the game with you and you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm saying, just keep it a buck. I mean, to be completely honest with you, I can't help it to go back to listening to some shit Seamon was talking about. And, after the game, it made me realize I can't be both. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be a red book nigga and a custom book nigga. I can't. I got to make a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because, I mean, I only bring that up. And this is not to take anything from Cole Kelly. I think Cole Kelly did a great job adjusting. He took advantage of what he felt like his team was able to do was run the ball on me. Played well on defense. Had me kind of shook because I didn't throw the ball as much as I didn't. I didn't
he was
attack
pretty
first half
balanced
as much as I usually do. People know me to do. But the biggest issue is I was playing a man game a little bit earlier than that, and I had my red books on there, and I was doing something in the franchise. I never checked advanced settings to see if I had my custom book. So I was missing my offensive custom book and my defensive custom book. But that's the reason I brought up the shit with C-Line is that if a good player, nigga, is able to play and look good, whether he using a custom book or a fucking rig book. And if I look absolutely dog shit like that with playing with a rig book, like, come on, man, that's just unacceptable, dog. So we gotta get better. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I don't know my team and know my book's good enough to be trying to play over here and play with a rig book and come over here and franchise and try to play with a fucking custom book. Like, I gotta make a choice. Either I'm gonna be completely red or I'm gonna be completely custom. Right now, I'm telling you right now, it's custom. Y'all kiss my ass. I ain't using that right now to be running a rig book, dog, with this offense because I could just notice a few things. And I mean, skipping a week 2, if you watch my week 2 performance against the computer, and everybody know the computer be on your ass, you would see how I dominate them and I was able to control the game.
Yeah.
Anybody who know me know I'm not going to sit in one fucking defense the whole game. Like, I only had 3-3-5. I mean, I'm a 3-3-5 high, 3-3 wide guy.
Yeah.
And I wasn't able to change shit up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he took advantage of it. So that just is what it is. And ain't no excuses.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty sound like that, but he whooped my ass. Shit, that's all. I mean, you take ass whoopers like that. And Cole's really not a bum, so I'm not really.
No, he's definitely not a bum when he playing.
And at the end of the day, shit, he wasn't able to run really past that bitch. You got Tua with 152 yards passing and 1 pick, no touchdowns, 58 completion rating. Trevor Lawrence, he looked like a bust because he had 221 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Some would say, I don't know.
Nah, 117 rating, and that was
completion rating, dog. Like I don't know, man. Our defense was the problem. This is the problem right here. 27 attempts, 149 yards, a 5.5 yard average.
I was gonna ask you about that. Your running game sucked. You have 15 yards rushing.
15 yards rushing. Hold on. Go to this, though. Go to this right here. I'm about to show you some shit right here. Go to box score, right? Let's do this. way to the bottom. Time of possession was a whole quarter difference.
Yeah.
He had 17 minutes compared to my 10 minutes. So he was able to hold on to the football longer than me. You know what I'm saying? Limit my possessions. And he controlled the game.
Yeah.
His game went nowhere near as close as this score looked, like 13 points. Like, nah, he controlled the majority of the game. I threw a pick in the red zone, which could have closed the gap a little bit. And then I got a late touchdown to make the shit look better. So, just keep it 100. It looked like shit.
Yeah, well, we'll see if you can bounce back next week. We're going to move on.
Back next week.
Oh, yeah, you whooped on the computer. My bad. You got right back on them sticks. Nigga want to get right back on them sticks when he take them L's.
Like, man, fuck this shit. I had to go see. I really had to go see after that performance, man. It was so trash. I was really just frustrated, man. I was on the phone with Drew. Drew was talking to me and shit. You know, Drew. Hey, look, dog. This will make Drew good. Y'all always talk about Drew fucking on field shit. It's when a nigga have a bad performance, Drew will hit you up like, hey, man, I got that hot fire for you, dog. You know what I'm saying? You need X, Y, and Z. This ain't the typical game. I got, you know what I'm saying? That nigga will hit your ass at your little
Drew is always willing to Dylan. Yes, he will. So one bad performance and that nigga will be in your inbox. I got this over here. And he's going to get it.
That's the sign of a good GM right there. That boy is a capitalist at it.
All right, we go. The Seahawks, we got this one. Mr. Focus, Marty Smack, whooped on the commissioner. He did him wrong, too, 48-21. He bit on Nitty ass. Let's look at them stats. He worked out with Newton.
For this game, it's crazy. The game is right behind each other and shit. But I made a comment during Nitty game and said he got Justin Field out here looking like a bust. Now, my comment was based on his stats and the way he was looking. Now,
yeah. What I
seen from the game was, Nitty taking it, scrambling, hitting sack, and throwing ill-advised passes and shit like that. Nitty would say, it's because they young, but I mean, at the end of the day, that's the team you selected. We can't keep on using that. Like, let me see. You got Sammy Watkins that's old. Nico Harmon been in the league for some years. Who's this? Robert? Like, nigga. Jerry Jeudy, he a 1-year player. Like, at the end of the day, nigga, you got some killers out here, bro. Gotta make plays. Which he did come back against the computer and won a little nail biter and shit. But at the start of this game, his shit was looking good. Nitty was looking good. And he threw a couple of balls in some spots. I think what's his name got a couple of pick six. Honestly, Marty ended up punking them, dog. Like, he was sticking the fuck out these niggas dropping that rock.
Yeah, that's why he got Jamal Adams. He's going to work out. Jamal Adams definitely going to make the Pro Bowl because Marty he a killer with his DBs back there. He user him, too. You do not want to get hit by Adams.
For Marty I really didn't see no true drives from Marty. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a lot of short fields from turnovers, which that's what you draft a good defense for.
Yeah.
And Cam Newton missed a lot of balls. So I want to see when he playing against somebody who's not turning the ball over, who can put pressure on him.
Yeah.
Like, can he actually move the ball like that? Because at the start of the game, he was having a hard time moving the rock. Cam 4 for 1, 222, 60%. I mean, that's a decent day for Cam.
Yeah,
can't ask for too much more.
Yeah, that's a decent day.
299, 3 touchdowns. A lot of that came in jump time, 6 picks, 5 sacks, 48% completion rating, 12 yards to pass. Let me look at something on this game. Let me see what's time of possession. Marty only turned the ball over 1 time.
Marty don't make mistakes.
I think that came from a lot of picks, though. But Marty had the ball for a whole quarter more than him, too. Like, that's the recipe all the time to lose stuff.
Marty say he gonna be more focused this year. He had He had an injury. He said he gonna put more time into the game this year, and he say he coming for everybody. By the looks of it, the way he beat on Nitty, we gonna see. I thought this was a good
what
win.
I see is that you got Justin Fields, and Justin Fields only had one attempt for 25 yards.
Rushing.
Yeah, like if you got a nigga who you draft that early and got 90 speed, you got to put pressure on defense with his legs. You got to.
Marty a good defender though. Marty just ain't gonna let you do all kind of stuff on him. But that's 6 picks. That's uncalled for. There's no way you should throw 6 picks in the game.
Oh, you should know something about that, huh?
Yeah.
Mark Andrews was Marty top target right
I
there.
threw 6 picks last night. Nigga whooped on me, but he had a good game plan. All right, we'll move on to the next game. We got
Carlos Dunlap 3 sacks. Jesus Christ.
Let's move on to this Jets. DK, the worst manager in the history of MML, versus the new guy, Messiah Mako. First of all, you not the Messiah in this league. We don't even know you. You're a bump. So we just gonna call you Mako or Mako or your daddy's son or whatever. You gotta earn your name in here.
That's Kiko's son or Coco's son, right?
This Kiko, Coco, whatever the nigga name is, this his son. The Messiah Mako.
How old he is, man.
Yeah, and you got to disclose your age too. We don't let nobody in here no more under 20. That's a violation of league rules. Anyway, let's go to the stats. See what he did against DK. You know what? I caught the end of this game though, and he won.
69, 2 touchdowns, 3 picks.
Yeah, he won with about six seconds left in the game. He came down the field scantless though on that last possession. I will say that.
11 completions out of 26 attempts, 42%.
He did it. This nigga, he got Mike Ryan as his quarterback. He had Jalen Hurts working out. Did he run? 11 to 26. That was horrible. How did he beat DK? Your quarterback 11 to 26.
Oh yeah, he took St. Cloud Barkley, really little jerk. I was trying to take him too. I wanted that's what made me take Chase Young. I was taking Saquon.
He ran Jalen Hurts 6 times. He really didn't do nothing with Barkley. Didn't do nothing at all. 2.7 average. You would think he'd follow in his daddy footsteps as far as the run game, but
Melvin Gordon looked good out there. That's crazy coming from DK. DK had that run game.
Well, you know DK he does that. He gonna run good. That's his game. He gonna run and play action you. Well, let me look at something right quick. 316.
That boy Isaiah McKenzie, boy, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns.
Time of possession was about even.
Yeah, you got some weapons over there. DK got some weapons over there.
Yeah, but we looking at his team now. Like I say, by week 8, this would be a totally different team. Worst GM in the history of MML. And he's back in the league.
Well, I mean, I guess you could blame me for that.
yeah, most definitely.
Fuck around and find one regardless.
So he was gonna find one regardless. I ain't gonna lie. We keep it 100 on. We keep it 100 on here. I ain't gonna lie. I told Coach White, don't sell that nigga a game. Let him stay out. Let him hang out there. I did not want DK in the league. You know, and it's not personal. We gonna say it's personal. DK just irritates me in football. As a man, I don't really know him. He might be a terrific guy. In Madden, he's the most irritating nigga. It was some controversy in this game I ain't gonna speak on right now. But anyway, DK takes the end.
We ain't gonna speak on it, nigga. We keep it real on this shit.
Well, yeah, we gonna move on though. We'll speak on that on the next episode. We'll speak on that the next game. We asked the tough questions. He's a new guy, and he played with the last play on. So, but you know, we're gonna move on. That's a different story.
The rules clearly state there's no room for foolishness in this what's name or ignorance to the rules.
Yeah.
Your job is to know the rules.
You gotta know the rules. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. You gotta know the rules, man. Y'all gotta learn them, write them down.
I had a question about the rules. Nitty did pick up the phone and call me and clarify the punt rule with me. I appreciate it, but at the end of the day, there's no claiming I didn't know in this league, from my understanding, about the shit. So
It's not, because me and Nitty and Coco numbers are on there. So if y'all got a question about the rules, I have no problem with y'all calling me and asking.
Your daddy the commissioner.
And your daddy the commissioner, Mako.
No.
You should know. It's no excuse for you not knowing. So get your shit together, or we'll boot your ass, daddy or not. All right, let's move on. We're gonna move on to the Vikings. Madden Pooh, who's the Vikings? And Twin, one of them twin niggas. Don't know which one, don't care. But
this twin is the one that went on a good run last year. He had the
no, it ain't. This
the Tennessee Titans. They changed it to the Black Knights.
No, this the bum twin.
The Cincinnati one is the good twin.
He beat me. DK say all is well. He beat me fair and square. Good man, DK. See, DK, sometimes you will say some righteous shit, DK. He beat him fair and square, so
hey, no. That's not my problem with that. Niggas say that and take that high road to get, oh yeah, soon as you come down on DK on something,
he gonna use it.
Bring that situation up, or somebody in his cap.
That might be true.
Somebody gonna say something about, oh, y'all ain't punish old boy when he had last play on versus DK, and then like, come on, man, that's how that shit work, man.
That is true. And I'm going to tell you, DK didn't call me. I'm going to put him out there, expose him. The nigga who called me about it is Mook, one of his camp members. Mook called me about that. I actually tried to stop the game, but it was like the last second because I was telling him to stop. And he scored on DK. So that was a tough loss. He beat him fair and square, but, he should have took that suspension in this game. But
Hey, look, my man, look. First off, I don't even understand that logic. You get suspended the next game, but the nigga who you actually cheated gets an L. That don't make sense to me. And then, there is no fair and square win when a nigga beats you with last play on.
Yeah, because we can't give him a win.
DK feel that way, that's fine. But my problem with this league is we always bend and twist rules, dog. It needs to just be a straight line, dog. The rules is the rules. The rules is the rules. I'm in violation of one of the rules right now, but the rules is the rules, and I'm just gonna keep it a book, dog. Like, we gotta just stay in that straight line, so you don't have niggas can say use those type of examples to try to take advantage sometime later on in the year. It's like,
yeah, you don't want to give these niggas no slack whatsoever.
Like, I don't have no problem when I get hit with one of the rules when I know it's being monitored that way with everybody.
Yeah, because they look for every loophole to expose, and I'm sure this will come up again.
Week 1. Then come week 13, 14, nigga, when this shit starting to get tight, assholes getting tight, niggas gonna come out the woodwork for bullshit.
That may be true. Let's move on though. Let's move on. We're gonna move on.
This is Zach twin right here.
Yeah, the twin nigga. But this the terrible twin. Although he who is the Vikings? Oh, that's Zach fat ass. Sorry for calling you a fat ass Zach, but that's what everybody call you. Sorry, not sorry.
You played the terrible twin.
Huh?
I'm swearing you played the bad twin.
No, I played the good twin. I played the nigga that actually went on the run. That's De'Aaron. Don't know which one don't care, but I do know his name, De'Aaron. This Darren.
I don't know, like you said, don't know these things.
Yeah, don't know which one don't care. But they both bums in my ass. I own them. But anyway, let's go to the stats. Jacob Eason, 3 touchdowns. He ain't had no picks though. Look at Garoppolo, 0 touchdowns, 4 picks for the Bengals. Zach is back. What? I'm gonna ask you right quick. Tough questions. What you think the over under for Zach quitting?
Come talking about games?
Games before he just quit the league. What's the over under? I give him 12 games. I say by week 12 he'd be out the league.
I think Zach. I think he's gonna stay the whole year, man. I know. Do he finish and come back the next year? I don't know, but I think he gonna stay this whole year.
Okay, we hope.
I think y'all talking about it too much, and niggas weren't talking about it as much. He might stay, but it all depends on how bad Drew beat up on him, because Mook just beat the brakes off of him. So we gonna have to see.
I told you last night, play will be critical for a lot of these teams, right? Yeah, it is play, how you play, but Nick Chubb, he worked out with Chubb, 40 for 291, 4 touchdowns. He ran it.
I played him in preseason. He tried to do that shit to me. Just tried to stuff that bitch down my throat.
Yeah, he stuffed it down his throat. Zach got McCaffrey. He only had 17 for 54.
Well, let's see what he do for rushing before we say he only. I mean, receiving. He ain't really do shit receiving either. That was a quiet game.
No, I think Zach won in overtime. It was a 3-point game.
He did, last second field goal, I believe.
Yeah.
I didn't catch this whole game. I watched because everybody was talking about it. I heard Drew in there like, "Damn, you about to lose?" And I clicked in, and it was at like the last moments I seen him kick the field goal to win the game, but I didn't watch the whole game at all. Usually I sit back because I know we do this, and I try to catch every game, at least some of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I watched all my opponents that I'm playing games, but I ain't catch everything of every detail of every game, though. How you do?
I watched a few, like, stuck my head in on a lot of them this week. But this one I actually didn't get to see. I don't know where I was. I might have been at the show. I have went to see that Shang-Chi shit, 10 Rings, whatever you call it. Pretty good, though. Shameless plug on my part. But I like Marvel, and go check it out.
I think Nick Chubb and the Bengals gonna be straight, man. He got a little decent system over there, man. He actually playing solid football, man.
Yeah, it was close. He might be tight. Both the twins, when they play, they can be good. But the other twin, we're gonna talk about him soon as we get to this game, because what he did is totally unacceptable. But I can't wait to get to that. Anyway, we gonna go with we got old Ipsy Mook, the Fad Time asterisk on 2 of them champ, and he played somebody in this cap. He played Maul, and he beat him 48-27.
We knew that was gonna be a nice.
Yeah, and he put up 48 on this.
Interesting to see that Mason Taysom Hill had a good ass game. You know what I'm saying? Like for some Taysom Hill type shit.
Oh, he's starting Taysom Hill.
2 touchdowns, 1 pick, 10 for 12. For Muku, a runner, that's enough. That's all he gonna need. This nigga ran the bitch 32 times for 198 yards and a touchdown.
Did he?
Between his 2 runners.
Oh yeah, he switched it up too. T.J. Logan and Antonio Gibson.
Taysom Hill had 2 touches.
Yeah.
That's a move, man. He must have scored a lot of touchdowns.
Taysom Hill had 5. What he do receiving? DJ
Antonio Gibson a touchdown. Dawson Knox a touchdown.
Okay. Mook came out and slapped them all around.
Y'all hear Alexander had 3 picks, and Charlie Gardner, C.J. Gardner-Johnson had 2 picks.
You know what? I talked about Mook draft because I thought it sucked, but I know Mook as far as defense. He's a defensive player. So certain people I felt, they picked players who fit their scheme and they wasn't worried about ratings, and I think Mook is one of them. And you say he got 7 picks this game? He got a lot of picks.
I forgot how many he had, but he had 2.
Oh yeah, he got.
And the crazy thing is,
Alexander had 3. 3, 5, 6.
It was one of them games.
Yeah, he had 6 picks. Good win for Mook. Start off his season. One of the champs. We're gonna move on. Next game we got 49ers, new guy in the league, Dylan Dylan, however you pronounce Sin City. Sin City Dylan. He beat up on Vic. Hey, you know what? I love Vic. Vic is one of my favorite people in the league. Vic ain't won over 5 games in 5 years. Might be total, but Vic always pay and never complains.
God damn, dog. These niggas had a terrible day passing the ball. 111 yards, 165, no touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Oh, dang. Vic got Baker Mayfield, too.
14 for 23 and 11 for 16. They had a horrible day passing it. Even though Justin Herbert was able to complete passes, really technically, if you want to be technical, the nigga was 14 for 16. He only missed 2 passes for real. Even though 3 of them went to the other team. But technically, he went for So he had a decent day, man. Decent day. Alvin Kamara, woo. Yeah. So this nigga a runner like that.
Trying to say, Sin City say he cleaned it up week 2. Damn sure did. And I'm not happy about it. But this was, they had a horrible passing day. 190 Vic. You know, I looked at that game too, where he struggled with Vic, because I played him week 2, and I just totally underestimated this fool. And he popped me.
He whooped that ass.
Yeah, he popped me. But I will say something, he'll never beat me again in his life.
Whooping that ass to kind of close that gap in between our games and shit like that. I had a week 1 blunder. He had a week 2 blunder. Now we need the Cowboys to go on to take an L, so we all 3 even. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we do need it. I needed that loss, though. I came out, I was too cocky after that week 1 win. I let it go to my head, so that loss humbled me.
If you'd have saved a couple of those points, you probably would have won the game, man. You know, just won 50. You know, you could have used the extra 30 nigga in this game you just lost.
He get another new guy. New guys coming in, they getting their wins. He start off actually 2-0 because he beat me. So we're going to go to the Steelers, PT, and Coco.
He might be up for best new guy of the year right here.
Who, Dion?
Yeah.
Yeah, we going to see him we got to see if the Cowboys take an L. PT and Coco, 17-14. PT that was a good game. I watched some of that game, too.
PT, too. God damn, weird loss. He ain't even hit 100?
Nope, 87 yards.
God damn.
He only threw it 6 or 8. He only threw the ball. Oh, that was Coco.
He only threw it 8 times. Shit, Ryan Tannehill looked good, 20 for 26.
Yeah, PT got some janky shit. I'm telling you, I played him in the preseason. I don't know what YouTube channel this nigga done went to, but he got some janky shit over there.
Why he just ain't come up with that shit on his own?
Hey, first of all, we know PT. We know PT because we know PT's history. PT has exposed nigga scheme in the game, and right after he exposed they scheme, he wouldn't stole it. I gotta go with history. I gotta go with what you do. We've been in this league 5 years. PT will steal your shit after telling what you did.
So most definitely, I think he has done that.
Yeah, this nigga, it ain't no way he coming up with nothing on his own.
But one thing about PT has always been able to score points, bro.
He has, because he always been good at looking at YouTube. You know. Not to knock him.
I ain't gonna blame that man for YouTube or
he's a YouTube nigga.
I just really feel like I think they camp over there has been playing games against each other. You know what I'm saying? He didn't pick up some things.
They camp is I'm sorry, I'll tell the truth. They camp is the biggest goddamn liars. Mook swear he don't use YouTube ever. And we know Mook has bought a fucking scheme from somebody that's been verified. And he say he ain't never used YouTube.
He not getting into all that, man.
Hey, I'm just telling you. PT, this is not this man's schemes. I don't know where he got it from. I'm going to watch his stream because I'm going to steal it from him.
If there's some history and we can go find it and see this man, at the end of the day, you can YouTube a nigga scheme all you want, but you got to know the intricate parts of it.
You got to execute it. You got to execute it. PT's a bum, though.
He went 20 for 26 with Ryan Tannehill, man. I respect it.
Unbelievable against Coco, who usually a good defensive player, too. And, I give him credit for the win,
His
but
last 2 years, Coco ain't really been as good of a defensive player because he even got he fucked around and just gave up like damn near 50 to Bosco last in week 2.
Bosco beat him
Bosco beat the brakes off of him.
off Coco.
Yeah.
I hope we get the Bosco game. We're gonna talk about. He always talk about his wins. The nigga might be contend for one of the greatest regular season.
Yeah, he's pretty upset that he wasn't in the top 10. But let's finish this and we'll get to
All right.
Derek 157 with two of them things, man. He that's what Coco wanted to do, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we ain't gonna talk about his draft, but what I'm saying, he drafted, a dominant offensive line to go with Derrick Henry, so he know what he want to do. He want to run that motherfucker. And I play on week 3, so shit, we gonna have to put our attention up.
DJ Shark had 8 for 116, 2 touches. And he this is what I mean, janky. He used this play. Gus Edwards is his running back. He had 5 catches for 90 yards. And I guarantee you I know what play you're talking about because the janky nigga did it on me in the preseason. But hey, I'm hating on him, but if you go to YouTube, if it works, it works. Flat out. We have no rules on gameplay. If you can exploit something, exploit it. Niggas got to stop you. So PT, that was a good win, even though it was a close game. I think that was a good win for PT. Start the season off. What about we gonna move on, man? What about me putting up the 80s on the twin, nigga? Don't know which one don't care. Ooh, look at that.
Good game?
Yeah. Me and twin. Kyler.
I'm not even about to comment on that game. You do your own commentary. That was just sweet motherfucking. That was just.
Zach Wilson threw for 399 for him, but he had 8 picks. Kyler Murray 5 touchdowns. I was 12 and 19, 63%. We're gonna hurry up with this one. Look, but what you slept on was my running backs that game. Ronald Jones had 9 for 110. Barlich had 5 for 92 and a touch.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna tell you what I told Larry since we exposed him. Nigga, you look like Alabama playing a D3 school. Out there. That shit was bad, bro.
Yeah.
I turned that shit off.
I put up.
Nigga throw 8 picks for one nigga up.
Yeah, I came hard. I was off.
Let's say this. This is alarming right here. All the rookie quarterbacks had underwhelming performances. I think even Steve Line quarterback didn't do too well.
Yeah, he threw a lot of picks.
All of them took L's besides Steve Line quarterback, I think. All of them took L's and had bad performances. Zach Wilson 2 for 8. I think Trey Lance was like 3 for 6 or 3 for 8 or something like that. Nigga, my quarterback went 2 for 1, but we looked like shit offensively. Then what's the name was 2 for 6 or something, or 3 for 6. Like these interceptions was ridiculous, and a lot of us who took these quarterbacks, I think we didn't believe in the motherfucking the XP.
Yeah, the XP is normal this year.
Throw these niggas fast for that, because I think when I went and looked at all the rookie quarterbacks, I think in 4 weeks all of them went up at least 1 point. Like that's light. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all these people banking on these young quarterbacks. We'll see what the XP high is. But anyway, De'Aaron, you ought to be ashamed of yourself giving up 80 points. If it's happened again, I'm going to suspend you just on GP because you suck. That's terrible. Don't give up 80 points. Yeah, because he was throwing a damn Waller all damn game. I let him do that, though. I just let him. 6 for 170. Anyway, we're going to move to the next game. I don't like talking about, blowouts. That bum. He will get suspended if he give up 80 points a game. We got these two new guys, Meth with the Browns, and I didn't see none of this game right here.
The Street Lord dude, he might be up for it.
He might be up for it. You watch some of that?
I didn't watch this game at all. I know he got some shit over there, dog. He had my nigga Russell Wilson look pretty fucking good. This is stat line right here. Damn near had a perfect game.
Oh, yeah, he did.
273 touchdowns, 19 for 22, 86%.
Oh.
That's what a quarterback shit supposed to look like. That's the stat line right there.
Yeah, we gonna keep our eye out on him. His name Rook.
199, 152, 2 interceptions. 56%. Man, I don't know what he's doing. No, he got weapons over here. He had Odell Beckham and Travis. He basically got Cleveland receivers.
He liked to hit that back out the backfield, though. I see he had 6 catches for 95 yards. KC. And his tight end. Tight end had 6 for 88. Mo Ali Cox.
Oh, shit, brother. You just gonna pull that ball. Jackson over there on that best.
Yeah. I'm going to have to go. Who streamed that game? I'm going to have to go back and check out that game, see what he's doing. He only won by 3, though. But he definitely got some good stats. We're going to see what he did. All right, we're going to go to who next? Okay, we're going to go to the Packers, which is Drew and the Saints. This was billed as this was billed as the game of the week. And Drew got Ray number. He consistently beats on Ray. And he took him out 42-13. Put up a lot of stats too.
That boy Lamar Jackson.
6 touchdowns.
Look good. That boy good. That boy look good.
Damn, Drew was 23 of 26 passing. He threw the ball 26 times with an 88% completion percentage.
6 touchdowns, 1 pick. That's a fucking opening day right here.
Brady didn't have a bad game. He threw for 322, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. But
I watched most of this game. These tight ends, boy, they're gonna be a problem.
Who's for Drew?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see. I seen probably the very beginning.
Kyle Pitts, that's a great opening day for the rookie.
Ooh, 11 for 147. Noah Fan, I told you, 8 for 126. Hopkins 4 for 115.
You know one thing I'm tired of hearing people say already.
Or
keep using
6
that
for
shit.
25.
Oh, we young, we babies. Hey, look, how low this XP is, dog? Y'all motherfuckers gonna be young and babies for a long time.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas better put some stats up with these niggas. That's the only way how they gonna jump. I'm suffering from this shit right now. I'm a goddamn stuff like that. I ain't about to tell you, fuck all that. You gotta make plays.
Then one thing about Drew utilizes his weapons every year. That's something he will do.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Me personally, I feel like Drew had the best first 3 picks out of anybody in the league.
Oh, he did.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at his team like, what the fuck is he doing? Obviously, he knew something I ain't know.
Yeah.
Right now. He say right now.
The problem with Drew is Drew is like DK. This will not be his team by week 12. The difference between with him and DK is he's going to get all the players he wants because he going to have I don't know what the XP like it is.
He a better DK, dog, because there's a lot of times Drew makes trades, and I'd be like, dog, what the fuck you make that trade for? Then he's scrambling and make another trade. Trade. It's like that nigga get bored, dog.
Yeah.
He just get bored. Like, I'm tired of playing with this nigga, so I want to play a whole new style and play this way. Like, it just, and, he's starting to be like Donnie, too. Like, nigga, you do all this ignorant numbers, do all you do in the regular season, bro. Like, it's time for you to turn that Drewski playoff Rondo back on and dominate in the off.
Oh, so what you saying? He the regular season king last couple of seasons?
Because you know that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
not niggas is starting to question your greatness because you ain't did shit in a few seasons. Or
Yeah.
a few mad seasons, like, far as in the playoffs, like, getting to that ship again. So, I know he's really pressing that issue this year. To me, right now, he's the man to beat in the NFC. It's hard to stop that shit he doing with Lamar Jackson. My thing is because he put a lot of speed out there. I want to see how he hold up when he play one of these niggas that's gonna run that bitch every fucking down.
Drew say
like that's what I want to see. Like, can he hold up against that?
Drew say he's been cheated.
And if he can, then Drew gonna be tough.
Yeah, he gonna be tough in the end. I don't know. I made the outrageous when me, you, and Ray did our show. I made the outrageous claim that him and Larry will never win another championship in MML.
Oh, you said they were has-beens.
I said they was has-beens, but sometimes I look for motivation to motivate people. So
I said, Wicked ain't looking like the case. Right now, if I had to make my pick, I'm talking about Donnie might come out the West.
What?
But I said AJ. I said it should be an Indy showdown. If I ain't picking myself, an Indy showdown with Drew and AJ nigga in the championship game. But
I don't know. AJ got to get it together. Young quarterback, and he looked horrible. Donnie made him look horrible with that young quarterback.
Hey, look, dog. Hey, if Matthew Stafford would have played like this with the Lions, shit. Nigga threw 600 yards and 8 touchdowns.
Who?
Motherfucking Donnie Bosco. I'm on the Dolphins.
Oh, yeah, Dan. I was looking for. Okay, all right, yeah. He threw for what?
8 touchdowns and 600 yards. Week 1.
Ooh. 28 or 39.
That's why this nigga around here pounded his chest.
Yeah. This is game, though. He say people steal his stuff. I have yet to know anybody steal his stuff, but he's potent.
I'm on the horn and I'm going to keep it a hundo. When nobody in MML, before Donnie came to this bitch, running 5 wide like that.
Yeah, but the 5 wide was the meta last year.
No. You got to remember, Donnie came to the league before that year. Donnie, that was his second year in the league. Donnie, first year in the league, he was running 5 wide. When he had Lamar Odom, Lamar Jackson, niggas was just like, nigga, you got Lamar, nigga. That's why you look that good.
Yeah.
Remember that when he first came to the league? That's the first year you beat him in the playoffs twice.
Yeah.
He thought he was going to go to the championship game. But he was running 5 wide then. Donnie came in the league 5 wide.
He always ran the 5 wide.
So it's like, I gotta agree with the man when he say this claim, like niggas ain't started running 5 wide, so I started running that.
But I don't think they stealing it. I just think it was more so that was I don't know.
Let's be real.
I ran 5 rag because it had some meta shit in it, not because of Donnie.
Once you see a nigga start having success with something, you start running it. Niggas start opening up and running and start running more concepts out of 5 wide.
That's true.
I'm not necessarily saying I'm stealing exactly what Donnie is doing, but it made you start saying like, damn, I could start adding some 5 wide concepts to my playbook.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm about to say the only other nigga
Cole Kelly
5 wide probably was Sevon.
Yeah, Sevon ran it. But like I say, not Cole Kelly. Bosco, he's always put up points. He's always had scoring. My knock on him is that he doesn't know how to play playoff football. So
he's a regular season champ.
He's a regular season champ. When they get to the playoffs, all that shit ain't gonna work because niggas scouting you and they clamping down on you, and he don't run.
Oh yeah, your butthole tighter too.
Yes.
This bitch like this when you know you got a game next week.
Yeah, so he has to prove something to me.
This nigga ain't been the same since I beat him in the championship game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he was sick about that. He was the favorite because He was about 14-1, 14-2, 15-1, something like that.
Hey, but look though, no matter what, you got the young boys out here, man. The motherfucker did steal KJ Hammer from the fucking church.
Isabella,
And
204.
a whole lot of
Duvernay.
speed with a nigga with a strong arm is dangerous.
Yeah. And Duvernay had 4 touchdowns.
Like I said, just like everybody else, you want to see Donnie against a nigga who can, you know what I'm saying, got some defense, can defend some things. And looking at the ALC right now, it ain't really too many dudes over there who I've known to be able to lock a nigga down like that. Or looking at the teams that really got the talent like that and stop that nigga from doing what he wanted to do. Like, Kiko was the only nigga that I felt like to give him a run because of how this contrast of styles, because he got a dominant offensive line and shit. He can run the ball. But he just whitewashed him week 2. So right now he's looking like the favorite to come off that side.
Yeah, I will say early. This is really too early in the season.
But, yeah, come on, man. That's you got reservations to change your mind.
Yeah, but I say right now, Donnie look like he gonna be a contender. We'll get some mid season grades by week 8 and see where everybody at then. But
I didn't watch this Nelson game.
That was a good win. No, I didn't watch the Nelson game either.
I know this. I just whooped the Giants' ass, and he won 21-14.
Yeah, that was a CPU. Oh, did he? He barely beat the CPU. Bears, Rams, Tommy Gunn. Tommy loses to the CPU. And he got 2 starts. How in the hell did he play it twice?
I don't know, man.
Is that streamed? We got we gotta go look at that face, nose, ears, whatever they call you. 2 starts against the CPU is not allowed. So Cole Kelly said, I'm locking up everything. Cole Kelly, you are a bum. Good win, though. I will say that. But lower your expectations. You're not that good. But I like you, though, Cole. Anyway, face, nose, ears, whatever they call you, we're going to have to watch that game. You lost, so it may not matter. But we want to know why you played that CPU twice. Last game, coach, is my meta better. His meta ain't shit. Sevon and old Crying Ryan is what they call him. He beat Crying Ryan 38-31. I thought Ryan had a good draft too. Felipe Franks 331, 2 touchdowns, 5. Ooh, Kaepernick 4 picks. Ryan ain't gonna be able to do nothing with Kaepernick. Felipe Franks though, Sevon rookie, he threw 5 picks, but that's Sevon game. He may give you 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I'm on Sevon. Sevon and Ryan. That's the last game. The Rams, we ain't gonna talk about. He lost. I don't talk about niggas when they lose to the computer. Don't check out.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sevon did something this year that I was excited to see him do, man. He went defense today because he always been able to move the ball offensively. He one of the wizards of offensive, you know what I'm saying, to find something to move that ball. So him having the defense is a good thing for him. I do want to see him and Bosco. That's a great matchup. Also, I think Cole Kelly can give him a run.
You think Cole Kelly gonna give him something?
Kelly got enough. Like, we'd have to see if he can run that run. I got to see more from Cole Kelly.
Yeah, he has to be.
And I think it was a great performance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my problems, but I think them 2 games is what I want to see. I want to see the Ravens and Dolphins and the Chargers and Dolphins. And then them 2 against each other. Then I'll be able to
Cole Kelly.
Exactly how AOC is.
Yeah, Cole Kelly just put something up. Cole Kelly, you a goddamn lie. Remember DPD? I won championships on your side, nigga. You better recognize. Now, you are a competitor. Me and Coach White talked about that before the show. I gave you credit, but don't get it twisted, nigga. You remember beat DPD.
What they commenting on your
They commenting on the page, and it pop up.
Okay. I see now.
Yeah, but
I didn't watch this game.
I didn't either.
I'm pretty sure. I haven't played Seavon enough to know how this shit went. And looking at his stats, I can pretty tell.
Hey,
I couldn't tell that. You know, it was a lot of long balls thrown this game.
When I was talking to Ray last night, we was talking about the draft grades. I told him about Sevon and Kadarius Toney. I told him who you better watch out for, and he had 5 catches for 181 yards. I'm telling you, Sevon is my sleeper pick over there, man.
Shit, Ray picked that nigga to win the Super Bowl.
For real.
AFC.
You know.
That's just said multiple times. You want to touch on these games in week 2?
Yeah, we could touch on him. My meta better, his meta ain't shit, but this is his type of year for some reason. I got to keep my eye on Sevon, man. See what he gonna do, cause he could fold like a cheap tit at any time. So, Cole Kelly, you a bum. I gotta talk my shit. He's a bum. This nigga say I beat him twice in my life. Him and Ryan, niggas be coming up with the most ridiculous things.
He proved it week 1. You gotta keep proving it week in and week out.
Yeah, he do. You can't get high off one win, man. You got to show me what you got. You did win the chip, but I won 4 or 5 of them over there, Cole. That's why they booted me, to tell you the truth. But 38-3, you whooped on the CPU, huh? In week 2.
Yeah, I've been going into this game, like I said, man. I went back to my custom book. I actually switched my books. I can actually play some different fucking formations of defense and shit. So yeah, we look better. I was able to, you know what I'm saying, control the game. We look 10 times better, man. I was sacking a lot more. I got Trevor Lawrence hot early. You know, so we did our thing. I mean, my biggest feat from this game, fuck the points. It was we limit the computer to 3 points.
The
game that, you know, it's hard to play defense on. So that was my biggest thing.
Yeah. Nigga, who is your receiver?
This shit horrible. J.K. Dobbins 7 carries for 28 yards. That shit is just terrible. I was able to get off with my tight end, and I just want to go back and watch the game, see what the fuck I was actually calling or whatever. But,
yeah, I got to go back and watch my loss. Oh, D. Bosco, let's go on to that game. Well, D. Bosco did put up 54. Yeah, Ray did say you could, Lawrence, at the end of the season, Lawrence might be the best of the rookie QBs. And he had a solid performance. I don't know. I told niggas don't get it. Are these week 1 and 2 games? Some people look good, some people don't. But by the end of the season, I think the traditional people gonna be there. With a couple of these new people, they may be fighting, because I've seen a couple of them. They look good.
At the end of the day, when the game first came out, I was running something. And then when I got in the draft, y'all niggas picked all them goddamn fast quarterbacks, and it threw me off my shit, dog. Like, I ain't gonna lie. The Cowboys got Patrick Mahomes, then you got Kyler Murray, then I'm sitting there, dog, and it made me fucking take Chase Young, and I shouldn't have took Chase Young. I should have took my tight ends, because everything I was running when I was playing everybody in man games is 2-3 tight ends and shit like that. So. And I was repping that book. Now all of a sudden I come out here, I only got 1 fucking tight end. I'm back playing like I gotta go back and play like I was playing last year with, you know what I'm saying, multiple trips and 10 personnel and shit like that. But going back to Bosco, this thing came out here and followed that performance with 550, 543 with 5 touchdowns.
He did.
That's tough.
That is
tough. I'm gonna be honest with you. I started watching a lot of this game. Them niggas, he throwing that bitch on the money to a lot of people. Like, someone, so they coming out they bricks, he dropping that bitch on the dog. Like, he dropping dot. Like, he gonna be tough.
10 catches for 227.
You gonna have to get him off his shit.
So he scored what, 70 the first game and 50 something this game?
Yeah. Yeah, he got the number one offense.
He definitely got it.
Andy 10 for 227. Shit.
Isabella probably leading him in yardage most definitely. He had 200 something the first game. We gonna see. We know his Achilles is the playoffs.
I'm definitely gonna be watching this game because I got Coco next week. So Jared Goff definitely put the ball up a lot more.
Did he rush any?
66%.
He still got Derrick Henry off. He just can't stop nobody. His defense was terrible. Derrick Henry still got 225.
They might be slow. I'm gonna have to catch him. I'm about to see what went on. Oh shit, Chuck. Let's get to this ass whooping right here.
No, we ain't gonna talk about Really, look, if you look at the stats, really he didn't do nothing.
On the toilet horse, nigga came in that motherfucker, boy, like, shit, we in here. Dog, this was a great turnaround from San Fran, dog, especially from Justin Herbert, dog. Justin Herbert he still had 100 yards, but he had 100 yards, 0 touchdowns, 3 picks, and now he had 3 touchdowns and 0 picks. Oh, that's a great fucking turnaround, man. That's no doubt right there. That's a great turnaround. Now, the crazy thing is, it flipped the other way for you. 1 touchdown, 6 picks.
Yeah.
Completely unacceptable. You got Kyler Murray out there looking like a bum.
Yeah, I did. He came in with a game plan though, and he ran it to perfection, and I just wouldn't change. I still tried to do what I did on Twin, and
Alvin Kamara looking like he an early MVP candidate.
I'm gonna tell you this though, Kamara, even though, like, you got to look at some games, man. If you go back and look at the game, he wasn't really running like that. I was stopping him. What happened is when the game get away from you and that momentum shift, then at the end you start doing stuff, and he broke some long runs. But really, I was happy at the way we played Kamara. Kamara really didn't get off to that fourth quarter when the game got kind of in the hand. I want to say this too while we was playing, man. You know, it's some janky shit. When he went up and I was down, I couldn't even call hot routes or nothing because it just wouldn't let me do it. You know,
that momentum shit.
That momentum stuff.
Certain teams,
yeah, people better watch out because that's going to make a difference in games. You better play solid because when them little stadium.
That's the reason why I asked you that shit. Like,
yes.
For the game, like, was we keeping that type of shit on and all the rest of that? Because
I think we should.
That's some
janky shit. I could not out route or nothing. But anyway, I want to give props to him. Like I say, he he had an excellent game plan, and he ran it to perfection, and I didn't make him come out of it. My first drive, I didn't do what I did last time. First drive, I just ran it down his throat. And
so let's keep it a book. So if you was to see this nigga again, you feel like you'll punch him?
I punched this nigga in his mouth. Dylan will never beat me again in his fucking MML life. You know, I'm going to give him credit for this game. But
he'll never beat you again.
He'll never beat me again. Because next time I really play my game, I ain't going to slip on him. And I don't want to take away from him because he came with something and he ran it and he did good. But don't get yourself up, don't get big-headed, Dylan. I done seen these MML guys, and right now you are not coming out that NFC. There's too many killers on there, and I done seen your game too. But we'll see. You know, prove me wrong. But
look,
you tore me up, so I can't take that away from you. Huh?
All you got to do is keep winning.
Keep winning, darling. You know, I'm going to root for you since you beat me, but next time I see you, I'm punching you in the mouth. I'm just going to tell you that. I'm going to smack you around. Matter of fact, I'm not going to punch you. I'm going to smack you because I don't like the way you did it. You did me last night. So you better hope we don't meet up ever again. So I'm going to throw that out there.
Shit. Damn, man. He got you in your face.
Yeah, he do. He I couldn't move. Every time I tried to go out, and then
Indy had a good bounce back week, man. Playing the computer against it was a good. This a redemption week. We took like this redemption week right there. A lot of people took L's, got their first win. Justin Fields got back on his course.
You're right, Cole Kelly.
2 touchdowns, 1 pick. 16 for 20, 80%. That's a great day. That's what I'm talking about.
With Justin Fields.
You can win playing that way. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, you probably got to add a couple of extras on there to beat some of the top end guys, but that's a good day. That's a good day for Justin Fields. 24 for 1 something from Jonathan Taylor. Just a rundown the other way. That a good game. Jerry Judy caught a tutty. Nico Harvey.
Watkins. Komet. He got Komet and Tanyan. I got 2 good receivers. I might talk to Nitty about getting Komet, though. Or Tanyan. He gonna give me one of the receivers.
He did a good job over there. I'm celebrating. Yeah, man, you know, that's a great week to bounce back right there.
Ray, another one. Ray had a bounce back with the Panthers. He beat on me.
3 carries for -3 yards.
I say Ray, it looked like Ray had a good bounce back game too.
Yeah, Ray was in the battle with the Young Bucks.
You watched that? I didn't see none of that game.
Young Bucks scored 24 in the 4th quarter.
Ooh. He did.
That boy fired. Tom Brady down there 6 touchdowns.
63, Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts had 7 carries for 100 yards. He was scrambling with that boy. He was Saquon Barkley. Hey, come holler at me, man. Let's make a trade.
You ain't lying. He cannot get Barkley off.
Anthony Schwartz, that's that fast dude. He's like a 60-0.
For real?
And Kyle Pitts had 19 receptions for 248 yards, 3 touchdowns.
This nigga must have ran the same play 42 times. Ray will punish you if you don't know something.
If you say stop it, I want you to break.
Yeah, Ray will. He's gonna make you stop it. 19. I gotta go watch that game? How did he get him 19 catches? Now he might blow up fast.
Oh yeah, he keeps putting up gaudy numbers like that. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, he gonna Trimble. That's the nigga that stole my tight end. He had 2 catches.
Right here.
Catches.
Mook punched on Zach.
Yeah, they was playing for that money too.
How much they play for?
I think 100.
Mm.
I'm not sure. I think I could be wrong. I know Zach had beat him in some man games, huh?
So I'm definitely gonna have to check this game out.
Yeah. Really, Mook didn't do nothing offensively.
We got to the quarterback. Hey, look, this nigga 2 corners probably leads the league in interceptions right now.
Zook and Mook is 2-0. Zach, this is what's gonna hurt Zach. Jacob Eason is a bum. That's another pick 6.
Desmond Trufant had a pick 6. That's where he lose at right there. He lose 35-18 with 2 pick 6s. You take that away, it's on 21. You might get an extra touchdown. So,
Turnovers killed him because he has no quarterback. Jacob.
Was pretty close.
That's why I'm saying he's not gonna last the whole season. Because he ain't gonna like losing. And he's not gonna win. He not coming out the NFC with Jacob Eason as his quarterback. There's no way whatsoever. He's not beating Drew with Jacob Eason as quarterback. He better look to make some changes. He better get somebody up and get him a quarterback. Mook though, Mook is 2-0. and he done put up, and he's solid defensively. So, Mook looking good right now. Drew looking good. Who Drew play this week?
You said what?
Who Drew play this week? The Lions and he played Vic. Let's go over. What about Patriots, DK and AJ? Who you like in that game?
Where you at? Top?
Yeah, Patriots, Jets. DK and AJ meet up this week.
It's gonna be 45-41. I think AJ gonna get off, man. I think Trey Lance gonna bounce back and put some points up on.
All right, 45-41.
That's gonna be a high scoring game.
I'm gonna go with AJ too. I'm gonna take AJ in this one over DK. I don't know. DK like to be ball control though. I don't know if it's gonna be that high, but I do like AJ in that game. What about they camp? We got a Nelson and Rose. This might be the game of the week.
Why do you think that?
I don't know. I'm just looking at it. Who else? Ain't no other Raiders, Steelers. That game ain't nothing. Falcons, Buccaneers. That game ain't nothing. Marty Smack. No, that's the game of the week for me. Oh, Seavon play the Chiefs.
I'm taking either Seavon and my man from the Chiefs or the Cowboys and Cole Kelly. The game of the week. I'm really leaning towards the Cowboys and Cole Kelly. Hey, Kelly, bro. Yo, you know what I'm saying? I need you to get that dub, my nigga.
Hey, since you talk about who you like in that game, who you like? I ain't seen
Cole Kelly in Dallas?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Cole Kelly gonna work that boy.
Do you?
From what I've seen, Dallas offense is limited. He could have just been basic against what's the name, and he could barely. You ain't gonna get that janky shit on Cole Kelly like that. Kelly gonna give you a couple of passes, and then he gonna take away from it. You know what I'm saying? It was some shit I could have taken advantage of, but I can't open it up. And I don't think he got enough because he gonna sit. Because he just threw that bitch to Will Fuller. He's going to sit Ramsey over the top of Will Fuller. Then what you gonna do? Because remember when he played, what's the name? Will Fuller had like 10 catches for like 200 yards.
Yeah.
So I'm taking Cole Kelly. I got to see more from Dallas. I'm taking Cole Kelly to win that game, and I think Cole Kelly gonna beat him by 2 or 3 touchdowns. He's gonna be in the chat talking about he's the greatest man alive.
All right, you're gonna take Cole Kelly. This gonna be a toss-up for me. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Cole Kelly just because the Cowboys in our division, and I want him to lose. So Cole Kelly, all that chest pumping you doing, you better knock him off because we got you to win, and we need you to win. Who you want to go to?
I got Rose beating Nelson.
You got Rose beating Nelson?
Yeah. I got PT beating Ryan. Even though I think that's going to be a high-scoring game. And a lot of shit talking. I'm going to watch that game because they're going to be talking shit.
Yeah, they're going to be talking shit. That Ryan going to be amped for that game. I'm going to take PT, too.
I'm interested to see what this Tommy Dunn do against the Bengals.
I'm going to go with the twin nigga. Don't know which one, don't care. But
I think the twin going to beat the Bears?
Yeah, I think he going to knock off Tommy. I played Tommy in another league. He's solid, but I'm going to take the twin because I think he going to run Chubb down his throat.
All right, I'm interested to see what the Browns do against the computer. Because, those games be janky. Larry in Atlanta is a very intriguing football game for me.
I'm going to go with Larry because anybody give up 80 points, I just can't ride with him no more the rest of the season.
I'm going to ride with Larry too on this one, but it wouldn't surprise me if he loses. It'd fuck me up. I'm going to call Larry and talk shit to him, but it wouldn't surprise me. Larry's going to have to open that offense, so he ain't got no quarterback.
He going to have to open it up. But I would, to everybody, I put up 80 on him, but to be honest, I'm leaving something out. Really, Twin told me we kicked it before we played. That was really like his first time playing this year. So I already knew this nigga wasn't gonna know nothing. So, to be honest, he always start off slow. When he gets in there and start playing towards the end of the year, he gonna be way better, man. I ain't looking for him to be better to like season 3. Like that first season, he ain't gonna do nothing. That second season, he'll be better. Season 3 is when he really, to me, gonna make some noise. And he be tough because this is the one he beat you to make it to the Super Bowl, didn't he?
Yeah, that year I fucking took him right.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I like him. The Seahawks, Marty Smack, Mr. Focused, and Maul. I like Marty Smack in that. Marty Smack is somebody to look for. Look, I'm telling you, man, the
Marty gonna
NFC,
beat him by 21 for sure.
bro. Yeah, I like him by 21 too, bro. Everybody that I name in the NFC is tough. The NFC, I don't know how you gonna need 11 wins at least to make the playoffs over there, man. It's gonna be tight. That's gonna be a tight run. We looked at that one. Who you like in? I ain't seen my man play, so I don't know. Street Lord Rook, they call him Rook, and my meta better. His meta ain't shit. Sevon.
So this is my extreme pick of the week. I'm taking the Chiefs.
You gonna take the Chiefs?
I'm taking the Chiefs and the ass whooping.
Oh wow. Sevon, he has taken the Chiefs. You know what? Since Sevon my sleeper, I'm gonna go with Sevon. And I think he gonna indoctrinate the new guy into the league and see why I gonna do something. This might be the game of the week.
Hold on. Let me look at something before I hold on to that. I usually say lock, but let me look at two things right quick. Let me look at two things. Oh, nope. This nigga Stephen Diggs is out.
Whoa, he out for the game?
Out for 3 weeks.
Ooh, that hurts. Who is the Chiefs quarterback?
Yeah, I'm taking the Chiefs for sure.
All right, you take. I'm gonna take Steve Mine. He my
I'm
sleep over there.
On top of that, the Chiefs got one of the best fans in the league, bro.
He can play too.
He ain't got no run game. He ain't got no niggas to run the ball. He probably niggas to run the ball for. He got one of the better teams in the league. Hey, look, bro.
I want to watch that game.
You want me to tell you another thing? Steve has only beat Russell Wilson one time.
Say Steve had nightmares when Wilson come. Sevon scared of Russell Wilson. And dude look like he know what he's doing with him.
That nigga is a motherfucking killer. I'm taking the Chiefs, but I'm taking the Chiefs on like a low end game. And he got the team speed in the secondary to stay with C1 receivers. That's what I went to go look at. If Stephen Diggs was playing this game, I'd take him big. But now I'm just taking him to beat C1.
We gonna see. I'm gonna say
I'm taking the under
7.
50 points. No, under 55 points.
I might take. I don't know. This might be high scoring. My man put up 24 the first game. 24-21. Sevon. I don't know. I'm gonna take Sevon by 7.
My second extreme. This is my second extreme. And I'm going far on the limb on this, and I know I ain't gonna do nothing but gas this nigga up when I say this. I don't think Drewsy gonna beat the shit out of Vic.
What? I
think it's gonna be a better game than everybody thinks.
What? Vic is Vic. I gotta always throw this out there because Vic is truly my man. But Vic will. This is my outrageous pick. Drew will beat Vic 80 to like 10.
I'm taking that.
80 to
I'm
10.
taking that.
He ain't gonna score no less than 60. It's 60 to 10, 80 to 10, unless Drew just start doing stuff and he may score 24.
I would take that.
He's gonna score at least 80 on him with Lamar.
I just told you I'm taking that bet.
So we gonna see. We gonna see. Vic, you better step your game up because I
gave two extremes. What's your second extreme?
My first extreme is he's gonna put up 80 to 10. You know what my second extreme gonna be? I'm gonna show you right here. Wait, hold on, where that game at? The Ipsy PT Ryan game. It's gonna be a lot of bad blood before that game. It's gonna be it might it might be some name calling and all of this, but my extreme is that PT's gonna beat Ryan by at least 17 points.
That ain't extreme, man. That's a fucking cop out.
No, 17. Ryan think he good. PT got some janky shit. I done seen it. And I don't know, he's going to at least 17 points. But it's going to be worth it because it might be some name calling before the game start. But yeah, that's about the extreme I'm going to get on that. That's not going to be a close game to me. PT's going to blow Ryan out.
All right, we gonna see. I went on a limb. I never even seen the Chiefs play. I just like his fucking team, man. How he constructed it.
I was in another league with him. That league where I don't want to put them killers in there. We ain't bringing none of them niggas over there, but he good, you know. But I think Savon gonna take him for real. Only because I just think this Savon year. He always confident, but he think he can do something. His quarterback play. He do got Ryan Felipe, and I don't know if that's gonna be the determining factor. These young quarterbacks, they not gonna develop like people think that they are because we got the XP just normal. So everybody who took these young quarterbacks, man, it's gonna be hard to get him up. In years past, you could take him from a 62 to an 80 in 1 year. That's not about to happen this year. So that would be my only knock on Seaman. He might not have a quarterback to.
Yeah, I'm assuming that Trevor Lawrence might make it to like an 81, 82 by the end of the year. How this XP and everything going. You know what I'm saying?
You a little different though. Only reason I say that because them other guys like Trey Lance and Justin Fields, them guys like 72, 74.
That's what I said. They'd be lucky if they had 80.
Yes, Trevor Lawrence is already 79. So when you get them 500 side, I think Trevor Lawrence can get possibly, depending on how good you play, he can get at least to an 84. I think he may go up.
This XP been going, man, because I be looking at that shit. You barely getting 1,000 a week. So it's like, if I start putting up some gaudy numbers like 8, 9 touchdowns a game or something like that, and that ain't never been my game to really play like that. So for me, like if he was over there at Miami, he'd probably be at 80, 81 already doing what the shit that my man's doing. But I don't see that happening with him. To be honest.
Okay. Well, this was a good one. I'm gonna have to get out of here.
Yeah, me too, man. I gotta go to work, man. I've been on about 2-3 hours.
It was good. It was good going over these games. Next time we gonna have make it a little quicker. I mean, these usually take a minute though, but we can still sift through them a little quicker, have all of us on here. We can go through these games, but it's been fun, man, and we'll see y'all next week. One week though, I do think we got to do a Q&A, man. Like we got to ask guys, everybody about their team, about
and I said this.
what they like about the league, what could make us better, something
We
like
can't
that.
start the week without the coach show going on, so we can do this shit. So we ain't doing 3 weeks,
Yeah,
1 week or whatever like that.
yeah,
Quick minute and let this shit develop so we can do the show, get people on, get people talking shit.
yeah.
Man, like you said, you can always call in, man. We can talk, let them talk through their thing. So
Yeah.
definitely interested in hearing other people's perspective, dog. We see Ray out there doing his thing on the other end, so it's something different.
Yeah, so we gonna all right, I holler at you, man. We gonna get it together and get this shit right.
All right, man, keep losing.
All right, you bum. All right, it's been a good week. This week, like I say, we're gonna have that Q&A. We're gonna get everybody engaged in the league. Tell us what they don't like. Try to get some feedback for the show. Try to add some extra people in here. And we gonna make it do what it do. So I want to say live from the confines of my Michigan compound, out here in this beautiful Michigan weather today. We'll see y'all next week. Peace.